Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, the home of the slightly above average ship review. Average player, me, slightly above average ship review. You're watching it right now. All right, we're here on Tears of the Desert in a domination match. And I want to say this update that is going on right now, or this mission is called the Origin of Wisdom. And I don't really have a lot of German cruisers. I do have the Siegfried, but I want to save that for later. That's really my way of saying I don't think I've had any good games with recording in it. So this destroyer is one I haven't reviewed yet, the Z39. It is the torpedo focused of the two Tier 6 destroyers. The other one, the Z35, already did a video on that called the Citadel Machine. If you watch that, 19 citadels, most against a hapless aircraft carrier. This is kind of a different review for me, though, because I've long resisted the fake commanders as someone who appreciates history. Unfortunately, the Rust and Rumble commanders, as you know, if you're a longtime subscriber of mine, the Rust and Rumble commanders are superior to the historical commanders. There's a look at the teams. We are up tier. In fact, we're one of the two tier 6 ships on each team. So, fish, meat barrel, we're about to start shooting. All right, we're headed over towards Alpha. My commander for the ship, just so all the suspense is gone, is Blue Furiora. Her base trait, an excellent inspiration for French and Russian ships and maybe Italians. Increases the speed of the destroyer by up to 5%. So if you don't need concealment, speed is always a good inspiration. All right, so we are just staying out of the range of those torpedoes, moving our way here. I want to say, if I'm remembering correctly, the Z39 has the big 150 millimeter guns on it. Maybe. All right, I don't remember enough to remember correctly. So they're either 128s or 150s. My belief is that these are 150s, but I'm probably wrong. Anyway, um, this is more of a torpedo boat, in my opinion, than a gunboat. And that's probably because the bigger guns reload a lot slower. All right, Akatsuki hiding in his own smoke. Um, yeah, thanks for First Blood, Dev Strike. Thanks for the kill. I probably shouldn't have shot both racks of torpedoes. And so now that he's dead, we can smoke up and be relatively okay doing that. Fuso here, starting to turn out to give me that sweet broadside. If I had the extra torpedoes, I would still be launching them. We do set them on fire. Tennessee, a little out of range. Other destroyer over here, an Orkin. Now he has radar, so keep that in mind that you are not safe in your smoke screen from the Orkin. You know, what's happening here on the enemy side is very common nowadays, where one team will go all to one side of the map or the other for the most part. I have no idea why that Orkin turned away. Let's talk really quickly about strategy. If you have an overwhelming number of team members on one cap circle or one side of the map, and you're a destroyer with radar, and you know you have plenty of backup, why you wouldn't push in on me as a gunboat with radar doesn't make any sense to me at all. If that guy had pushed in, we likely would have been killed very shortly, so I think he misplayed that. All right, we did launch some torpedoes. We are spotted. We're just in running away mode. That Fuso, pretty damaged. He is the one spotting us. Destroyer, really too far away to do reliable damage, as is everyone else. As you can see, their shells missing all around me. We are taking some damage, but we are about to run into a dead friendly ship, which didn't help. There also are torpedoes coming in, and Leander very close. We are going to turn and torp at the Leander here. I want to say I felt that he was going to keep going on his intended path, so that's why I launched them there. I probably should have cut them short a little bit because I think right there he stopped or something. So yeah, those probably aren't going to get anything done. Looking at his ship and where the torpedoes are. So that's that. So, like a lot of our matches, we are already down to a small portion of our original health. And now, if you're the commander of the ship, you are in pure torpedo boat mode. You do not want to gunfight at all. You don't want to be spotted at all. You just want to do what you're supposed to do. Like I harp on in every domination match video, you're going to capture these cap circles. That's your primary job, aside from killing other destroyers. All right, those torpedoes petered out. They did not get anything. Warspite Bravo, Warspite Black, Warspite B, whatever you want to call it. It's over here behind an island. May become the object of my affections. And when I say affections, I mean some nice German torpedoes, which probably have an torpedo probably has an awesome name in German. I mean, I don't speak any German, but I'm just imagining it's something like some combination of explosive sausage or something like that, which would be a great name. All right, you can see the entire enemy team is practically over here, except for the aircraft carrier and maybe one other ship. And you can see my team has just absolutely run away in response. This one destroyer over here is launching all the torpedoes, which is good. I need all the help and distraction I can get. Presumably at the warspite, the vests are too far out of range. So I'm just kind of chilling out in the corner behind this rock here. The enemy moved too far and left this cap circle wide open. So I am going to cap it out here. And this warspite is coming around the corner to, I guess, try and stop me. And when you do this as a battleship, you either need to have help or you need to know that the destroyer already used his torpedoes, so they won't be available to kill you. So as we cap this out, the underwater landmass stuff really pisses me off, by the way. As we cap this out, we do launch a full salvo at the warspite. His guns are aimed elsewhere, so I feel free to start shooting at him, hoping to set him on fire. As you can see, that salvo is right on the money. Good night, warspite. All right, kill number two. Okay, there's some torpedoes from another destroyer coming into the cap circle. Now look at the enemy team. They have more ships than we do, but they've utterly abandoned the strategy of this game, which is to take cap circles. And the one we're in is contested. Tennessee and I are both in it. But the point being is that no one is getting points from this. But meanwhile, our team is getting all the points from Bravo, Charlie, and Delta, and the red team isn't getting any. So even though they have a ship advantage, they are down on the scoreboard by over 100 points. All right, Tennessee spotted us as our smoke screen ran out, so I am getting out of Dodge, and we're being shot at. So the red team finally decided to come back into the picture. We do torp around the island at the Tennessee. And there is the Vesser, and I was like, ooh, maybe I can take out the Vesser. Don't remember exactly if the AA on this ship is any good. I'll say it's fair, not good, not great, not good, but adequate. Torpedoes in on the Tennessee, as you can see. We get 3 torpedo strikes and we unlock the high caliber. But I don't think the AA of this destroyer is good enough if you are solely focused by an aircraft carrier. And keep in mind, this is a down tier aircraft carrier to us. So it's not like we're both the same level, and this is a quote unquote inferior ship by level. So the Vesser's planes shouldn't be able to dominate us. But I think you'll see because he's just keeping me spotted and then attacking me. Um, you know, there's just no, haven't shot down an airplane yet. All right, there's our first one. So it took a while for that to happen. So I was hoping here that I could get some torpedoes off on the Vesser, but I just don't really feel that this ship stood up very well to the anti-aircraft. Just trying to set the Fuso on fire there before we go behind the island. That probably did not work. Nope, it sure didn't. All right, and here's the Vesser. We're turning to get torpedoes out. The German aircraft carriers, in my opinion, are the strongest in the game. As you can see, we laid a modified spread. We did get finished off by the Fuso. He kept us spotted. We're going to clip this to the end. Our team managed to win. The torpedoes did not hit the aircraft carrier, by the way. High caliber, devastating strike, first blood medal, 116,000 total damage, 11 torpedo strikes, 2 kills, and 1 solo base cap. We ended up with 537,000 plus silver, 5747 ship XP and commander XP. I've said that wrong. 2948 base XP with those 2 big kills in the Z39. 5749, pardon me. All right, here is the Z39 upgrades. Got the aiming system mod 1, the steering gears mod 2, and the concealment system mod 1. I know that's not traditional. All right, we got 2 charges of the smoke generator, 2 charges of the engine boost, and 2 charges of a sonar, 5 kilometers, and the rare battle booster for movement speed and the reload time. Got that Type 9 permanent camo and the legendary birthday flag. 19,600 hit points with our build. We've got 2 singular 150 millimeter guns and 1 twin 150 millimeter gun. I think that's the front turret. 10.4 kilometer firing range, 8.3 second reload, 22.5 second turn time. HE shells do 2,200 damage with a 12% fire chance. The AP shells do 3,700 damage. That the reload of those guns is why I think this is a torpedo boat. All right, 2 quad launchers reload in under 80 seconds, 14,400 damage, 8.5 kilometer range at 69 knots, and the detectability is 1,300 meters. Torpedoes stronger than the guns, just my opinion. All right, you can see Aaa Defense is 27. It's not very effective, in my opinion. And I think you saw that. All right, maneuverability 41 knots with the speed boost flag, 670-meter turning circle, 3.6 second rudder shift time. That's why I use steering gears. And concealment 5 kilometers on the surface, 2.9 from the air, and also 2.9 when firing in smoke. Here's our commander. Level 16 legendary level 2 blue Furiora. Base trait increases the speed of your destroyer. As I said, good inspiration for French and Russian DDs. I hate to say it, you have to pay for this commander, but it's a better skill than the concealment commander in the German tech tree commander, I guess you would call it. We got Swirsky and Bay, subsurface venture in row 1. Look at me now in row 2. Fragile threat, the hit point penalty, a little too much to pay for me. You'd only go to 4.9 kilometers concealment if you wanted to lose 10% of your hit points. Perceptive in row 3, destroyer be destroyed in row 4. Just taking advantage of our speed. And unstoppable is our legendary skill. So that is a look at the Z39. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if it'll be on sale during this update or anything, but again, part of the campaign includes a German ship, so I wanted to bring you a German ship. Hadn't done a review of this one yet, hadn't done a review of a cartoon commander yet. Hope you liked it. If you do, hit that like button. I'll see you on the next video.